Imagine a dusty chest uncovered in an old manor. Inside lie hundreds of letters, sketches, and voice recordings of a forgotten explorer. Lady Elinor Grey. If you could piece together her life from these fragments, you would be stepping into the heart of biography studies, world where every detail matters and every voice finds its echo. Picture this. You begin with a simple diary entry dated June 12, 1824. The ink is faded, but the words slip off the page. Today I climbed the mountain, she writes, and felt the world spine beneath my feet. You pause. What does that feeling reveal about her courage? Her fears, her dreams? Now, imagine if those centuries-old letters could talk back. What if you apply digital text analysis tools to trace the shifts in her language over time? You might map how fear morphs into determination, or how distance now becomes home. You feed the transcripts into a network model, and suddenly, Elinor's world expands. You see her friendships with local villagers, her correspondence with royal patrons, and her heated debates with fellow explorers. Each connection shines like a star in a constellation, guiding you through the uncharted territories of her mind. But there is more. Suppose you could overlay her voice recordings on a timeline of global events. Revolutions, scientific breakthroughs, cultural shifts. You discover that a tremor in her voice in 1830 coincides with the uprisings in Paris, or that a sudden flourish in her sketch style appears just after she reads a new book on optics. In that moment, you realize biography is not just about tracing. It's about weaving personal experience into the tapestry of history itself. Pause again. If biography studies were a magic lantern, what would you illuminate? You would shine it on the hidden diaries of seamstresses, the graffiti scrawled by factory workers, the love letters of political exiles. Each text, each image, each whisper of memory becomes a portal to worlds we have barely imagined. You, as a researcher, hold the key. With qualitative analysis, you dive into the texture of her words. With digital humanities, you map the leash of her influence across continents. With ethical reflection, you wrestle with how her story belongs to her and to us all. As you turn the final page of Lady Elinor's story, you realize her life remains open, not sealed in history, but alive in your questions. What biases slip into your interpretation? How do you respect her voice while adding your own scholarly frame? How might new discoveries rewrite the narrative again tomorrow? If biography studies teaches us anything, it is that life is never finished. It is a draft in progress, a dialogue across centuries, and you, armed with critical insight and creative curiosity, are the storyteller who breathes fresh life into those who came before. So gather your fragments, letters, images, recordings, open your mind to the whispers of the past. Because if you listen closely, every biography has a lesson waiting to transform the way you see yourself and the world around you.